3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And they go jet sweep. It's Owens with it. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. On 3rd down, Peyton. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Definitely
he poor like me.
That'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm going to work all shit. I am eating poor.
Chick-fil-A is not poor people food. That's bougie.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
That's a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off and not the ha-ha. That was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
He's coming. 25.
Here's Wilson to throw.
Bitch, I'm on that, nigga.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes
nigga, you run the same shit every other nigga run.
Gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Oh, my God. What is your shit? Is ICrooklyn?
Yeah.
Why doesn't it
it.
take us so cool? Let's see.
Now it's Wilson. And he's going to go down again. Bobby Bell in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long.
I don't know.
You said it's not it.
I mean, I searched it, but it pulled up somebody playing you like 3 months ago.
Hold up.
Look on my phone, bro.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
It don't show streaming in the party.
Yeah, but when you click on it,
he sets to fire deep, and it will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
On my phone.
Well, we quit counting yardage on that one, didn't we? That was truly 3rd and a mile, wasn't it?
It was. I thought they might just go underneath, but they didn't. They wanted to get the first down there.
Yeah, they tried to pick up the huge
You don't gotta fake this no more,
I'm with you. I would have tried to take some yardage just to gain some field position.
You got a fake name on there, because I searched your name the other day.
Nah, I just...
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did something like that.
So
after 7-0 on EA Sports. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
What's his name, Quentin Tarantino?
Here's Jones throwing on 1st down. They'll find his tight end. That's Waller. 15 yards for the Lions there on a 1st down.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target.
Now you're on the big screen.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put it up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
On second down, Peyton. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. On third down, Peyton. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Detroit. Walter Payton with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they...
There he goes, left side. And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. A big play there for Minnesota. 64 yards on the ground. Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10. And it'll be intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interception.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Clay Matthews adding another sack to his impressive NFL resume. After the sack on 1st down, Jones. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Throwing on 3rd and long. Jones. He's got a man. Complete. Past the 20. And he takes this one in for a line.
Get him out of there.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks. Certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time
without
a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played,
I didn't get my
the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. This will be taken about the 12. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up about the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Check 50, check 50.
Now Jones. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A bad start there, a big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down. To try again after the sack. Jones. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They'll try and throw for it here. Got a man. It's Randy Moss. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's taken down inside the 30. 15 yards for the Lions there on a 1st down. Now they go jet sweep. It's Owens with it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a 1st down.
Well, it certainly appears that in this game, someone has decided they're going to open up their playbook. First quarter, and we see that play. I like their style.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Oh, hit the wrong. Damn it.
He fires one
hit
that's
the wrong button, yo.
Picked up by Champ Bailey.
Oh, my God, dog.
And a terrific return
I hit
as he
the
takes
wrong
this thing
button.
all the way down near the 20-yard
I had circle
line.
circle was my
Time
dot.
will tell if that's an interception that rattles the rookie here. First drive on the road.
And you know the discussion going into the game? Centered on, okay, let's get out nice and easy, take care of the football, we're on the road, you're a youngster, let's not make mistakes early, but now the conversation.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. 22 yards.
I swear to God.
As these guys are able to
I don't know
strike
how the
first
fuck
here in this opening quarter.
There, and I wanted to
Gonzalez good on the extra
I'm looking
point.
at it like
It's
that was
now
a
a
dot.
7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will be taken about the 12. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Through the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, That's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
Hey.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on 1st down.
He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Squeeze. Hey, dude. Safety's creeping. Check. Look at me. Zipper. Now.
Jones on 1st down. And it's complete to Antonio Gates. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 14 and a
funny?
1st down for
The
Detroit.
delay shit. He was doing that shit before that shit got popular too. Like Skimbo brought it to life.
Okay.
Jones now on 1st and 10.
But it's funny because I learned, I got that shit from
and
you.
they work this near the 5.
Like I knew about it, but like
15 showing there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
well, not even that, but it's how to put it in the game, like how you like utilized it. Like,
Yeah.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. The Lions with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they come up now 2nd and goal. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 2nd and goal, Jones, and that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Jerry Rice there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and we are tied at 7. So we'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way.
This is caught inside the 15. And he will score. Touchdown. Calvin Johnson, 75 yards. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Gonzalez good on the extra
anybody good, he just gotta like
makes the score 14
throw that
to
shit
7.
out there like that. Nigga just used
Now
it up.
after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here.
Let's go. Let's go.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, How do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love
We'll
it.
see if they dial it up this drive. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
Go!
They're going to try and throw. And he's got a man. It's T.O. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Jones now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Randy Moss. 68 yards as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Let's go!
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Throwing is Jackson. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. James. He's got the first down here inside the 30. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Chuck said he's scared to text but not talk.
Where you go? He got off? I mean, I know he got off.
My nigga said he was going to the store.
Jackson, and that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Get ready! Get ready! Get ready!
Lions take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Come on!
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
Hey, Delta! Get it!
On first down, Jones. And he'll get this one complete to T.O. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 23 yards, the final tally. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Jones operating from the gun. That'll be caught by Rice. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down. Jones now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. That's complete to his running back, Peyton.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Throwing Jones. He's going to take a shot for the end. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Randy Moss with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Lions are going to jump back in front. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do or, I guess, don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
And he hits Gronkowski on the out route. 23 yards the pickup there.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Here's Jackson. Steps away to his left. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. Now the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. They were looking for Johnson that time.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Mike, check, 59. Hey, we're pretty quiet.
I can't do anything.
Hit all the buttons. Click both L3 and R3 and all the top buttons. All at the same time.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I didn't even know that, but it worked.
The intended receiver. 3rd down here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. This time they stay on the ground, and they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens.
Fuck my drive up, man. I was about to get points.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
That shit hit him in his face.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter three? And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not put.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Bobby Bell gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Check 26, check 26. Shift. Check 3, check.
Here's Jackson to throw. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Bobby Bell, his 2nd sack of the night.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
There's Jackson on 3rd and long. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former USC man, Taylor Mays. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions.
Now, that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
You mean with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. On 1st down, it's James. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Being chased out left. Got a man. It's Randy Moss, complete. 17 yards, 1st down, Vikings. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
They'll run on 1st down. James. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Calais Campbell. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Jackson buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. And before this 4th and 3 play, we're going to get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down. And we're going to get another timeout called by the Lions. And that's going to leave him with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. He can run for it, and he will. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. Jones now 14 out of 17, 82%, and it's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And this belongs to the Vikings.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, these are going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll wind up being a... This time, Jackson will throw it. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Gonzalez now to add the extra point.
Yeah, nigga, you take a nap.
Wow.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
I was trying to figure out how to do the switching shit.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Back to the air, Jackson following the pick 6. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Vikings. Stephon Diggs.
Hey, I mean, I got to close my controller.
And the Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit. Mike Zimmer's made the decision. His guys will go for 2. From the gun, it's Jackson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time, the fumble to turnover. Now they still have the lead, but I don't think coaches care. Turnovers will bother them no matter what the scoreboard says.
That's the relief that you still have the lead, but coaches look at what if and what it should be. Turning the ball over when they've got a chance to score more points and increase the lead, that's what's going to affect them.
And they're also thinking to future weeks, maybe when the game's closer, right?
No doubt about it. You want to clean up everything. Let's just be honest about it. They want everything to be perfect at all times. They don't want to give up anything that's going to hurt their team.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. Peyton. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy. Hey, Haywood. 80 weapons. Hustle, snap.
They'll run it now out of the gun. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
18 Gator. 50, hey, box truck.
From the 29, Jones. That's caught. It's Jerry Rice. They're looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
15 yards for the Lions there on a first down. Here's Jones. Throwing on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Daniil Hunter able to drop in that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
Mostert. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Bro, I try to
picked off down at the 2. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. And that was a young pup, the rookie, being intercepted by a veteran DB.
And I loved our quick conversation in pregame with him on the field, where he said, hey, look, I love playing these young quarterbacks. They don't know a whole lot yet, so I can use my mind to put me in a position to make a play.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well. Now it's Jackson dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run, deep left side. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Champ Bailey. And it's a good return here as he'll...
That's game, though. Thank you. I'll be right back.